And Sheila, the first thing people want to know is, how in the world did you end up in the middle of the desert, nowhere, and living in a van?
Well, 5 years ago, I chose to live in my van instead of paying mortgage. So I wanted to travel. It's always been my dream, and that's what I did. I just decided to do it very simply. Put in a couple of dressers and a smaller dresser and a twin bed and a porta potty, and I used a Yeti cooler, and I put in a 4-foot little drain to the drain of the cooler, and that's how I did it.
So really, one of the main lessons I think we can all learn here is, some people say I can't move into a van because I can't work with tools and don't have any money to build a big elaborate home.
Right,
You've done none of that,
right.
and you're completely comfortable with it.
Yeah,
Any idea how much money you've spent inside the van? A few $100s at most.
yeah. The Yeti I got a good deal on, so that was like about three something 50. I got a real good deal on that. My dressers were about 130 for the dressers.
For
And
both
then,
of them.
yeah, for both of them. The porta potty was a little over 100. The twin bed was about 200. And a friend of mine had wood and made the stand for the bed. And just some storage, you know, storage bins. And I took all the seats out and only left the driver's seat. And then I have doggy beds and toys and everything.
So just ultimate simple.
Yes.
And so nothing fancy, no one's going to be wowed and think, what a build. But that's the point. And I really hope you can all see that whatever your situation, if you can get into a van or a minivan or even a car, if you really have to, you can move in and live and be content.
Right.
And so you've been able to do that. You've been in it 5 years.
Yes.
And 5 reasonably happy years.
Yes.
Do you have any regrets about moving into the van?
No. I've been able to go wherever I want and do what I want. I've always wanted to go cross country, and I finally was able to. In 2015, I went cross country all the way to New Hampshire and back to Southern California.
So if nothing else from this video, the simplicity is what we're looking at, and that's the goal really of the van dwelling life, in my opinion, is freedom and simplicity. So tell us about your van. What year did and all the details, and did you get a good deal on it?
Yes, the van was about $5,500, and the mileage was like 96,318
Which is very good.
Yeah, and I've had to fix a little bit. Basically, it's been a really great van. I've had not very many problems with it. And it's a 1997 Dodge Ram 3500B wagon, and it's extended. It's a 15 passenger van. I think it's the best to get. It's 21 years old, but hey, and you learn so much about yourself and others too.
So what are some of the things you've learned?
Just
Where do you start?
yeah, yeah. I just really enjoy being free. I'm a free spirit.
Yeah, to me that's really the big thing, is the freedom and the connection to nature.
Yes.
I think a lot of people would say that too.
Yes.
Well, would you mind showing us around? It won't be a real long tour,
No.
but that's the whole point. You can live very happily on very, very little,
Yes.
with very, very little work or effort on your part.
I must say, I am still trying to minimalize.
Right.
But it's not
Aren't we
easy.
all? No.
Well, I'm a lady and I like clothes.
Well, let's take a look then.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and show us around?
All right. Well, here's the barn doors.
There's the barn doors. That's the most important thing.
Okay. I usually put my dog food up here, so because I have small dogs. I have a Chihuahua Terrier and a Dachshund. So they this is their bed over here.
You've actually taken the front seat out.
Yes. And then I have stuff underneath here. I have a generator and other stuff beneath here. And then I put their bed so they can, watch what's going on out there.
Right.
And they sit here, and then they can climb up here and have their food. And I feed them rotisserie chicken.
So you go to the store, buy rotisserie chicken, and they eat it.
Yeah, Costco's. Anyway.
That's good, healthy eating for a dog.
Yeah. And then I have just, some stuff in a box here for where if I need it up front. And here, in this little box here.
Just storage, you
Yeah.
have things you need to carry. And
Right.
you have a generator up there and just all kinds of little things.
Yeah. This is a little electric or remote control car. My dogs love to chase it.
Oh, what a great idea. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, they love squirrels, too.
Right. And so you have a huge Yeti. I mean, this is a huge Yeti.
Yes, this is.
100 quart?
I think so, yes.
So if you got this for a few $100s, you got a good deal.
I really did.
So you've mentioned several times that you have a Yeti, and there may be folks out there that don't know what a Yeti is. Can you explain it and show us?
Sure. All right, this is the Yeti, and I'm going to open this up. Yetis are actually bear certified resistant. This is a Tundra 110, and you can put a lock on it, and bears cannot destroy it.
So it's a cooler. It's an ice chest.
It's an ice chest. It's a cooler. I just put ice on the bottom, and then I put my vegetables and like turkey and chicken and whatnots. And then I put ice on top of it. I need ice. This actually will keep ice a whole lot longer than a normal
right.
cooler.
They are super insulated.
Very, very insulated.
And they also have this really, really good seal. That's something
Yes.
most coolers are missing, is a really good seal around the top. Extremely high quality, everything.
Yes.
They'll last you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
However long that is.
Yes.
So what are you typically going for a bag or two of ice? How many days?
Yetis hold ice for about, I'd say, 5, 6, 7 days, depending.
And one of the nice features is they have a hose, so the water as it melts can go out.
Well, you buy the hose on your own, but,
Right, but
they provide it.
Right, they provide the spigot, so you can just screw a hose in.
Yes, I love my Yeti.
You and a lot of other people love your Yeti.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you point out some of the things you've got going here?
When I'm, sitting in the middle of the desert somewhere or wherever and I can hide, I'll put out my folding bicycle and give it a good ride.
Right.
And then just a little dresser, like a bedstand.
Plastic drawers and
Yeah.
bins.
And so I have some of my toiletries there, and then I have food, laundry, gym bag, just miscellaneous and kitchen stuff.
Let me say, I have owned both of these drawers here myself, and they're really good.
Oh, they are.
They're like $65. They're plastic. You can get them at Walmart or
Yes.
Home Depot
Yes.
has them. And they hold up. You would think they're just plastic junk. They'll fall apart.
Yeah.
How long have you had yours?
I've had mine for about a good year now.
So you've just built a simple twin bed back here.
Yeah.
And so you have some storage underneath from the back.
Yes.
So up here is just a standard old van.
It's just a simple van,
Yep, nothing.
but it works.
Yes. So two questions that people always want me to ask is, how do you go to the bathroom? And actually I'm sitting on that answer. So let me move out of the way.
Yes.
So you're just using a Thetford porta potty.
Right.
Right. It's just simple, reliable, and it establishes normalcy. It's just like, really, it's kind of like you used to live, exactly what you used at home. It's just a little more complex.
Yeah.
And so how do you shower? That's the other question. How do people shower in a van?
Well, when I'm in the city, I will go to the gym. If I am near state parks, then I'll go there. Or I just use little washcloths and soap and, wash off, or towelettes or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Just You know, people have been doing sponge bathing and bathing out of a bucket for 1,000,000 years.
Yeah,
And
right.
just somehow, once indoor plumbing was invented in the last couple 100 years, we just forget how to do it. I don't know why it's such a big deal to people.
Right.
How are you cooking?
My cooking, I use either butane hot plate, or I will use a 2-burner propane or butane, either or.
Right. And do you cook outside or mostly or?
Yes, yes. Or I'll open the doors and I will cook on this.
Cook right on the top of the Yeti.
Right.
Right.
It works.
Yeah, the Yeti really gives you a big, nice work surface right there.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Sometimes I'll pull out my generator and I have an electric hot plate. I'll use that, or I'll use the hot plate, electric hot plate. Anything that's electric I can use.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you don't have solar yet.
No, I don't. But I do have, I just got this, I got this in Quartzsite. It was like $30.
Oh,
And it will plug 2 different things in. You can charge.
so it's a little solar panel that charges USB.
Yes.
Right. Very handy.
Yeah. And then I've got 2 Mofis. 2 Mofis, and this gives like 1.5 and 2.5 charges.
For your
Phone.
your devices, your phones and lap pads and
Yes.
and so you would just take them you'll charge them while you're driving off
Right.
the 12 volt
Right.
and have that stored up for later.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Like when I go to bed at night, I take one of these to bed, and then I can listen to music or watch Netflix or Hulu or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then I won't have to worry. I've got unlimited on mine.
Right, and then so the next day you can just
Recharge
next
it.
time you drive, you plug it in and it recharges,
Huh.
and you recharge your phone, then those, and next day you got plenty of power for your personal devices.
Right.
Good system.
It
Really
is.
good system.
This is my phone, and then I can hook this in here, and it will be a personal fan.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And it puts out a fair amount of air. I can feel it from here.
Yes. What I do is I put Velcro on the back of my phone, and then I'll put Velcro on my steering wheel. I'll put Velcro on the side of this box here, and that way it.
This sticks right there. I really like that idea.
And then when you're looking at directions, voila, they are
It's right
there.
there.
Like in the back of my van, I have different patches over there in the back where if I want to watch the movie, I can just stick it right up on the wall and watch my movie.
That's a brilliant idea. So can people contact you on your social media?
Sure they can. They can contact me at Shiela Raes, and just SHEILA or E, and on Facebook, just normal.
And you know, again, people are going to go, well, this was just, what did we see? You saw how little it takes to move into a van and live very happily.
Mm-hmm.
And that is probably the best lesson I can give to anyone. You can do this.
Yeah, happiness comes from inside.
Right.
I mean, not everybody has a lot of money. I'm not rich, so it is what it is.
Right.
And I do the best that I can with what I have, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. And why bother with paying rent and using all your money to pay all that rent and have nothing left for anything else?
Right.
Do what you want to do. Live now.
Excellent advice. Excellent advice. Thank you.
Find a way.
Find a way. And this is a way. This is a cheap and easy way to go about it.
Yeah,
To live in the now the way you want to live.
that's right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Shiela. You've just really given us some great ideas and some real wisdom there.
Yeah.
Folks, I hope you've gotten some good ideas, some inspiration. You can live this way. You can do this. If so, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you later.